Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we are doing another first impressions video. Today we're going to cover two different Shonen Jump rom-coms, and yeah, let's just jump into it. So the first one we're going to review is Nisekoi, False Love. This is written by Naoshi Komi, and it's published by Viz Media, as you guys can tell right there. And it's a Shonen Jump title, like it says right there as well. Now, the demographic is obviously shonen, since it is a Shonen Jump title. And the genres here are rom-com and slice of life. This kind of is like vaguely also what's the proper terminology? Like crime family? Like Yakuza and gangs are prominent in the story, but it's not really like the point. So there's elements of that there as well. Now, this does have an adaptation. I think it's an anime or an OVA. I actually think it is an OVA. That is actually kind of old. I'm not really sure. I've never watched it. But I know that it was pretty popular when it was airing. So, yeah. Now, the premise here is that the son of a Yakuza family and the daughter of a gang from America must act as if they're in love in a very kind of like Romeo and Juliet-esque kind of way, in order to avoid a war. Sadly, they really hate each other for really dumb reasons, really. And a lot of weird romantic hijinks ensue based on these, the situation that they find themselves in, and the addition of this mysterious girl from the main character's distant past, who he made a promise with. And, yeah. The kind of thing that I want to highlight from this story is that the tsundere character, Chitoge, which is the girl that's blonde, is actually pretty cute. I really dislike the tsunderes that are very physically violent. Like, I actually can't think of a good example, but usually the excessive violence of tsunderes is really not something I enjoy. However, I do like the whole kind of is mean because she doesn't know how to express herself type of thing, because it's really cute. But I really like that the violence here was really toned down. I don't know if that's going to continue or if it's going to get worse over the story. Hopefully it doesn't, because I really do enjoy Chitoge's character. But yeah, now the other thing is that the setup of the story is actually pretty funny. It's pretty cool that it's basically like the opposite of Romeo and Juliet. Like, Romeo and Juliet are two families that hate each other, that want to stay away from each other. And so the love is based on secrecy, right? This is like the complete opposite. It's about two groups of people that want to not have to fight, and so they push their children into a relationship of like convenience, basically. And it's actually pretty funny, especially the way that the gang members and the Yakuza members kind of push them forward, and it's actually quite funny. It's also mildly concerning, I guess. There is an element of what's it called, peer pressure, and like pressuring people into doing things they don't want. That is pretty crappy, but this is not supposed to be taken that seriously. This is very, from the get-go, very clearly a comedy, and the things that happen are only for the sake of comedy, not necessarily to, perpetuate these bad kind of ideas, right? So, yeah, I really did enjoy this. Like, I thought it was good, and I really was surprised. I didn't really think that I would like it as much as I did. But I am happy I read it, and I do want to continue reading it on the Shonen Jump app. So I don't think I'm going to physically collect any more of these volumes anytime soon. I also think that they're kind of fairly out of print. And I really dislike running around trying to find out-of-print volumes, so I'm not going to do that by any means. Now let's move on to the second title, which is We Never Learn. Now, I don't actually have a physical copy of this, so I'll just put up a picture of it right there. And the author here is Taishi Susui. I think that's how you say his name. It's obviously published by Viz Media, and it's shonen demographic-wise. So there you go. Now, the genres here are harem, rom-com, and slice of life. And I guess Nisekoi is also harem, but not exactly. It's not formally categorized as such, but I guess it is, based on the fact that there's 2, possibly 3 girls that are going to be interested in the main character. Now, We Never Learn also has an adaptation. I think it has an anime, and it also has a pair of OVAs, if I remember correctly. I guess that's the same thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I make the distinction or not. But yeah, that's what there is available. Now, the premise here is that this guy, Yugia, has to tutor all of these geniuses, these girls that are amazing at the subjects that they don't want to study, which is really weird. But it's a very funny premise. It's a very enjoyable kind of idea. And he has to tutor them and succeed at tutoring them in order to secure this scholarship, because him and his family are dirt poor because his dad died a long time ago and they don't have any way to support themselves financially. So it's a very interesting one. It's a lot more serious from the beginning than Nisekoi is, in my opinion. But it does have a certain levity to it and a very funny kind of atmosphere to it. And I really did enjoy it. The thing that I really want to highlight here is that the female characters are all super, super cute. We have like one of each, basically. We have the teasing sporty girl, which is, I guess, kind of similar to what Nagatoro is now. And then we have the kind of like traditional Japanese princess girl, which is the one that's really good at English and literature. And then we have the glorious Kudere character, which is the girl that's really good at math. But yeah, the setup is also very, very interesting in this case. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really cool. It's a very interesting way to actually make the setting, you know, it being a school setting, actually matter to the story, because usually things just happen in schools because it's more relatable for the readers than it is because it's necessary to be in a school for the story. So I actually like it that the story takes that into account and makes the setting integral to the type of story that is being told. And that's pretty cool. Now, I only read the first volume, which is the first 7 chapters on the Shonen Jump app, but I do want to continue reading this quite a bit more. I think I'm going to read this probably in May, and I'll read Nisekoi whenever I feel like it. But yeah, really good stuff for both of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because that's all I have for you guys. But yeah, really quick and easy one. There's really not much to talk about with these 2 volumes because, I mean, rom-coms aren't very action-based. There's not a lot of world building that needs to happen. It's just about introducing the characters quickly and kind of setting you up to like them early on so that you can have all of the weird romantic hijinks happen later on. So yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. See you guys later.